We should call ourselves the Fabrice Brothers because it's feeling so fresh right now.
It's real fresh because we got a new start.
That's right, because we got a new start. I think by the
A
time this
new
episode
start.
come out, it's right after Thanksgiving. So I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. But this is one of the best comedy movies I ever seen. Well, a buddy cop genre. This is definitely a buddy cop genre, right? Obviously.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
I
This is a
remember
cut job.
we saw
Yeah.
this right on opening weekend back in 2010, right? When did this movie come out?
Yeah. It's 2010.
Oh, August
2010.
2nd, 2010. Or August 6th.
Yeah. We saw this. We saw this.
Now,
I mean, this is crazy though. I mean, because I remember when I heard that they're making this movie, it's like I'm like Mark Wahlberg with Will Ferrell.
yes. It's
Like really? And they
quite
made several other movies after that too.
yeah, they did like the Daddy's Home 1 and 2. And I wish that they would
Yeah.
stick with
Yeah. This one
this
was
because not only was it a great
the other
comedy,
guys.
yeah, the other guys that the story written around this movie was great about the pension fund and
Oh
like
yeah.
the
This.
stock market and everything.
Yeah.
I thought was
I mean, it had a
brilliant.
serious. Yeah. It had a serious crime in it, which is
Yes.
comedy in it.
Yep.
Plus, though, it did have a lot of the beginning and when it showed the main guys.
Ah, the
You
main
know,
guy. So I actually wrote in my notes like,
the
hey,
main guys.
this is a good cast of people. First of all, you have Ice-T doing the narration, right? And then,
Yeah. So
Will
when she
Ferrell
gets stuck,
and
you're gonna
Marky
hear that
Mark.
noise. You're gonna hear that. Don't don't.
Yes. And then Will Ferrell and Marky Mark. And then Ray Stevenson and Michael Keaton.
Oh yeah.
And then The Rock and
I
Samuel L.
forgot Ray
Jackson.
Stevenson.
And like,
Yeah, I forgot Ray Stevenson and
yeah, Ray Stevenson.
Batman was in this one.
And Anne Hesh.
And Batman.
And Batman. Anne Hesh. Right? Anne Hesh? Is that how you say her name? Was in this movie?
And Heche, which
Yep.
is not around anymore.
Not around, like, you just saying she's just dead or not?
She passed away. Yeah, she passed
No.
away.
She did? Dude, I had no
Anne
idea.
Heche?
Yeah. When did that happen?
Oh,
I totally forgot
yeah.
if she did.
can't remember if it was earlier this year.
Oh, I think you're right. I think I can't remember now. Oh,
Yeah, she had an
2022.
accident.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a big cast
But
of people.
anyways,
Yeah, but anyways.
yeah, it had a big cast. Coogan.
Oh, Steve Coogan, I know.
But
I
I
was,
remember when we saw it at the theater. I mean, I didn't know who was in it when you saw Samuel Jackson and Dwayne Johnson
yeah,
team
Dwayne
up. I was like,
Johnson.
wow, this is awesome. I can't believe this. I would watch that movie if it was just them. If they had a buddy cop movie and it was that.
Oh, it was just them, right?
Crazy
Yep.
because it was just crazy. It was just stupid. It was almost to me as like Last Action Hero. This should have been Last Action Hero right here.
This should happen, but they haven't really like. That's not really making fun of the buddy cop genre though. They upped it up a notch to where like the
Well, they're not
backstory
making
it's like
fun
Lethal
of,
Weapon.
but they weren't really on it, but it was kind of making fun of a lot of the buddy cop. They were making the buddy cop movies in a way,
Yeah.
or laughing with them. Maybe we should say they're laughing with them.
Yes.
Because come on, that guy goes, most people only stole this amount of money, and you caused billions of damage to catch them. Is that okay? And they
Oh,
go, hey,
yeah.
New York's the number one city in the world.
Like this
Everybody
movie
forgets.
have like it continuously line by line that is very memorable. Like
Oh,
even
it
at that
is.
scene
Every
at the
line.
city hall, like Denson the Heismith, free hot dogs for life, no drinks though. I can't do like what?
Yeah.
What is
Yeah,
that?
it's nothing. It's a bunch of good. It's a lot of dialogue, good dialogue.
It is a lot of great dialogue.
I mean, there is
Yeah.
some it goes way too far, but yeah, too stupid. But most of it's pretty funny.
I think it's one of probably Adam McKay's like best written thing, like best written comedy thing. Cause like right now he's doing a lot of serious movies. But
Okay.
with him and Will Ferrell, is always on point. When we did Talladega Nights
But I
like
think he
6 months
stopped.
ago.
But then him and Will Ferrell stopped. Yeah, I think him and Will Ferrell stopped making movies.
Well, yeah, Will Ferrell
Didn't they?
got older, and Adam McKay is onto a different genre now. It's not comedy.
Yeah.
So it's
No, but
good
then we
when
can
they
say
did
this is the
work
best one
together,
so
though.
far. Yeah, this is the best one then.
So do you think this is better than Talladega Nights? It's hard to decide between those two, though. But people like to
No,
compare
no.
Talladega Nights and Step Brothers. but I like the other guys a
Well, I could
lot.
I like the other guys. I like the other guys a whole lot. I like the other guys better than like Step Brothers.
Oh, I do
Yeah, I
too.
do. I like the other guys better than the Step Brothers. I mean, Step Brothers is awesome, but I would have if I had to pick. They're like, hey man, you're
I
gonna have to
would keep
watch this like
watching
30
other
times.
guys.
If you're gonna have to watch this 30 times this week, I'll be like, okay, I'll do the other guys.
Yeah, you know what? I like after I was watching it this week, right? I had no problem if I was rewatching this again. There's something about this
No,
movie
no.
that is really
That is a
good.
pretty close that's a pretty close call though, if you're gonna call it between Talladega Nights and in this one.
Oh, because Talladega
Because
Nights
like
have
if I
all
was
those lines too, like that you
yeah,
remember
because that's
really
what I
well.
say. If I had to watch it 30 times in a week, no, in a day,
It would
I
be
couldn't watch it
this.
30 times
I
a
think
day.
I would like to
I would
watch this, but like
you would watch this over and over
I
again.
would watch this over and over again because like you know, it's it's kind of like when Tom Cruise did a comedy with Ben Stiller. Now Marky Mark
Yeah.
is doing a comedy with Will Ferrell. Like you got to do these comedies with like, hey, the Jim Carrey, the Ben Stiller, the Will Ferrell, the Ryan Reynolds of this stuff, right? Like, hey, you want to work with the
Uh,
best. Oh, not the
you gotta
best,
go
but
where
like,
it sells.
yeah, you go where it sells because, come on,
The-
even Eva Mendes in a comedy like this,
oh
both
yeah, I forgot Eva Mendes
both
was in
her
this.
and Mark Wahlberg wanted to work with Will Ferrell because like, hey, you know what? I want to do like a comedy like that. And like after
Yeah.
this one, well, Mark Wahlberg stuck with Will Ferrell to do Daddy's Home, which is also pretty funny.
Yeah.
But Eva Mendes, never seen her in a comedy like this after the other guys.
Not that I could think of.
No, because like
Because
they want her in
but again
drama
she's
and
slowed
things like
down.
that.
But again, she's slowed down in movies, doing movies too. So
I feel like a lot of female do. Like, look at Mark Wahlberg. He's still in a lot. He's still
yeah,
headlining.
well,
Yeah, it's
that may
just
be though.
men.
That may be just Hollywood. That may just be
It's just
Hollywood
Hollywood.
though.
Yeah, it's just Hollywood.
They're like, well, we got. But the thing is, a lot of women go, oh, well, they don't want to pick us when they get older, and that's probably true to a point. But I also think there's more actresses I feel like than there are men actors. There are more women stars than there are men stars.
Oh, that's a good point. I need to think about that.
I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, we could probably debate this, but I really do feel I know I can think a lot more female stars than I can men stars. If I was going to cast a deal, I'd be like, man, it's going to be hard to pick for women because
There's so many of them. It's
it's
not
a
like
lot.
actresses.
There's quite a few actresses.
You know what? There are a lot of actresses I can name, but then there's like maybe 10 men that I can name, like, oh, this is popular, like whoever is popular. But for women, there's so
Okay,
many of them.
there's a lot more. I feel like.
So there's a lot of competition for the women out there. Like, let's
I
just say
feel
the
like there's
comedy,
like
right?
more competition in the women.
Yeah, it is because like we talk
Well, I
about
think
the
it
other
just
guys,
would.
like hey, Will Ferrell, Jim Carrey, Ryan Reynolds, Ben Stiller, and then like that's all I got for men. That's all I can think of.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think a lot of the men stars are older because there's not anybody but any younger people anybody knows.
Yeah, it feels like it's hard to like not recycle, right? Like, but to bring on new people for men. Like now, Zac
Yeah,
Efron is
like
trying to make a
action
name.
stars.
Yeah, action star.
Yeah, yeah, but and the thing is, a lot of the people is trying to make a name. You're like, not
Yeah,
interested
it
because
depends on how they
because a
market
lot
them.
of
Yeah,
men because a lot of men stars that come and just disappear.
yeah, that too. I think they're trying to like
Like
it's
oh,
more
what's his name?
what? Who?
Well, I was about to say the guy that did well, I forgot the name. Forgot what his name. Something Kitsch or whatever. There's been a lot of movies we've done. It's had men stars and they just gone.
Yeah, that is true.
John Carter. That's who I was trying to think of.
Oh, John Carter, the actor. I
Where's
don't know who
this?
that is.
Where's this guy? Where's this guy at?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, where's he at?
Oh, because
That'd
that
have been
movie
somebody.
failed, so they didn't want to do anything with him anymore, right? Like, you got to be in a movie
Maybe,
that does well,
maybe.
and then like
Like Josh Harnett. Remember Josh Harnett? I'm sure
yes,
I say his last name wrong. Pearl Harbor.
yeah, Pearl Harbor was it
And
the
Affleck's
last?
still around.
Well, Josh Hartnett
Pearl
is in
Harbor's still.
Oppenheimer.
Oh, was he? He came back,
Yes.
huh?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he has a big
just
part in Oppenheimer.
in a big giant movie that probably he's probably not going to come back.
Yeah, but that's cool though.
I doubt it.
But let's go back to this movie because I want to talk about all the lines that we could. No, not all the lines, but the lines that I love. I
You
remember
like Captain Gene?
well, not Captain Gene. So the first time you figure out
What's wrong with Captain Gene? Because very goes.
well,
Just call me Captain.
this kind of
Just
I
call me
don't have a
Captain.
kiddie show. You know,
Sounds kind of
I don't want to bump
yes, yeah.
like
It
Captain
sounds kind of creepy.
Gene. I'm sorry. Like, Only
Okay,
Will Ferrell
shoot.
can make that kind of awkward. Captain, even first Captain.
But
Jeez.
the best thing is to show you because the problem is that when it shows you the characters, you automatically think you know what type of Will Ferrell character he is, because he's sitting there at the computer, he waits a certain time, but it's the fight, when Wahlberg walks up to him and goes, "If I was a lion and you were a tuna,
Oh,
I'd go out in the middle of the ocean
I was
and
gonna
I would
bring
kill
up to
you."
that part. Yeah, I would hunt you down and eat you, even if you were a tuna.
Yeah, and then of course Will Ferrell turns around from him because this right here shows you what type of character he's not really that he's kind of got him a dark edge too because he goes, then we'd make apparatus, we'd come up on the beach, we'd hunt your pride, we wouldn't do it like for days, it'd be just a matter of minutes. It's like, yeah, we like lion now, we want to eat lion
We're
now.
hungry for lion. With his 2,000
And I like it, he goes,
tuna friends, you lose that battle.
yeah, I like it when he goes, they didn't go how you thought it was gonna go, did you?
Then he pours coffee on him. But I like the
He
lines
just does
before
coffee
that
on it.
though.
He always does something.
I love the lines when Mark Wahlberg
there's a lot
came
of good
back
lines.
and he said like, I was about to badmouth you in front of another detective, but my pops taught me a man who talks behind another man's back is a coward. Oh, that's good. So I'm gonna say it to your face. I remember
Please
when we
don't.
saw that. That was so great. Please don't. When you're
Please don't.
pissed, hits the urinal. It sounds feminine.
Okay, I like it also when he tells him later on, he goes, when you fart, it sounds like a baby.
Baby blowing out the birthday candles like, phew.
yeah, it's just little poof of air.
I love those
Man,
things.
this movie had a lot of good,
Have a lot of good lines.
I like it when The Rock is trying to tell a story after they do that big crime.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just want to tell you a story about a man from Austria. So, where's the nigger? You shut up! You let me tell the story. And of course he goes, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he starts to say it again. And starts Arnold Schwarzenegger. Samuel L. Jackson runs up to Will Ferrell. He goes, "If I want to hear you, I'll stick my hand up your butt. It'll work you like a puppet." He actually said, "I'll articulate you like a puppet."
So let's finish talking about Samuel L. Jackson and The Rock. Like obviously they did a cameo, so one in the movie.
Oh yeah, it was so great.
But it was so great how they go away, right? Like how they die because nobody saw that coming.
The best scene. Oh, you did because they run up to the roof and they just look at each other.
Head for the bushes.
And they just aim for the bushes, which there aren't any. And the neat thing is it follows them. They don't just show them jump off the cliff. It follows all the way until they splat into the ground.
Then they went to funeral like that didn't even make any sense. That wasn't even an awning. What were they jumping?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like it when Icy goes.
Like that shit was crazy.
Nobody knows why they. Yeah, nobody knows why they did that.
But that was crazy. That was so funny.
Yeah, because that's the most unexpected part of the whole movie.
It is like there was not another movie, right, that I seen with that kind of unexpectation. Like if it was
it's always but when you get major stars die in a movie, it's always surprising.
Yeah, it is.
Because what was that one with Kurt Russell where he gets killed at the beginning of the movie?
Oh, executive decision.
Yeah, it's like, is he really dead? Because that was Kurt Russell.
Yeah, see, so the other one I saw was like that because I've never seen Executive Decision, which we need to put on our list for this next 2024.
Oh, okay.
The other movie I saw was Smoking Aces, when Ben Affleck's character died, and I'm thinking like, did Ben Affleck just die in a movie? Because I think in that movie, besides Ray Liotta, and then I consider Ben Affleck to be bigger star than Ryan Reynolds, right, at that time.
Oh yeah,
and like
at that time,
did Ben Affleck just die in a movie?
Because it still is because you know why? Because Affleck got to play Batman and Ryan Reynolds only played Green Lantern. Okay.
Well, if you say it like that, I can agree.
He's the second. He is second league on the Justice League.
Yeah, I do agree. But then like when you saw Smoking Aces, right? Have you seen Smoking Aces?
Oh, nope, have not.
So. I give you
one of those
away.
Movies you told me to watch it, but I haven't got around to it.
Yeah, we'll probably do that.
It's all right.
Because it's also it's a very good heist movie. But like it's things like that. So when they died, well, first of all, we didn't even think they were going to be cameos at all. Like The Rock and Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, I was surprised when they showed up.
Yeah,
especially when they smash their car through their double-decker bus, and then they drive the bus, and then the car shoots out and runs over those people. That's amazing. That is just.
So. I think that's one of the best moments of this film because how those guys died. And I like when you mentioned like they
He's-
follow them, like yeah, everybody expect them to see like they land on something, and
Yeah,
then
he
they
usually
just
always cuts off. Well, yeah,
Yeah, it cuts
it usually
off.
cuts off, but it was a long scene where they
It was
fall
a long
all the way to
scene.
the bottom, and plus the whole time you're sitting there like, what's gonna happen?
Yeah,
What's gonna happen?
And they go push.
And nothing happens. They
Right.
just splat in the ground. That's it. That's the end of it. And that is the shock. That's the whole movie sets you up right there.
That is the whole thing. Like, I don't know what just happened.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen in this movie
Yes.
now.
Anything can just happen too. I did like. I also,
Yeah.
you know what? Everything I love in this movie.
Especially since you find out Mark Wahlberg shot Derek Jeter.
Derek
now.
Jeter, that was a great scene. Like because
Like,
he had his
he's a
headphones on.
biracial angel.
I loved it. Like, he's a biracial angel. You should have shot A-Rod.
Yeah, you should have shot A-Rod. Who's that other? You know that other actor? It's what's his name? Bobby Candelabre. I can't say his last name.
He remind me of the guy. He's not. He remind me of the actor that plays like Ray Romano's older brother, but it's not the same guy because they're all from Jersey.
But he's actually an Ant-Man. He's an Ant-Man.
That's right. He's the father. He's the stepfather.
Yeah, he's the stepfather.
Yes.
Yeah, I love this dude. I love this dude because I like his accent.
Oh,
I'm like this dude.
His Jersey accent.
Dude, yeah, well, is it Jersey? Well, whatever. I'm like this dude.
Because
especially when he goes, he's passing me that shotgun. I popped it. Boy, I felt alive.
Yeah. What do you feel like? What is it? Viagra pill with a face. Like when he tells the story, right? The nerdy looking guy. Oh shit! I feel like I'm there now. Then I pop. Let's even the odds. And like he didn't have a lot of scenes, but every line he said like, "Hey, okay, it's 9:15, everybody. Let's have a good day." Sometimes I still say that to present. Like I do it on my group chat at work. Like it's 9:15. Let's have a good day, everybody. And he's like, "Cut the shit." And there were and Damon Wayans Jr. and the other Sergeant Major guy that he's always in a lot of movies. Like when was the last time he did a desk pop? September 2008. How come you never fire your gun in the office? You piss on the flag if you don't fire a gun in the office.
Well, I like it also because they go, "Oh, Gene is expected. I mean, the captain expects it from you. You let us all down." Like after he shoots it, he goes, "I guess that wasn't a real thing, was it?"
Yeah, no, it's not. What? A desk pop?
He hands him that wood gun. Here, you're gonna get this wood. You're gonna get this wood gun.
They use it for ceremony.
Yeah, ceremony.
Because he talks like Batman talks to Will Ferrell like a kid. Like, I'll give this back to you when I feel like that you can handle this.
I like it later on. They give him a whistle.
A whistle.
Here you go.
It's a work whistle.
A rape whistle for you.
If you're in trouble, you blow it, and then someone with a real gun will come and help you. Gosh, just talking about this, right? I would like to watch this again right now. Hold on, I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly.
I know. Of course, the captain tells him, peacocks don't even fly.
Yeah, they fly.
Of course, Will Ferrell's like, yeah,
they fly a little
bit. He goes, yeah, they fly as much as a penguin flies.
And then they had that mini fight at the funeral. They're all quiet, like
rolling on the ground.
Like, what is happening here? You, me, library next time. I love it when what did Mark Wahlberg what didn't you want to be like one of the heroes when you're a little kid? I'll tell you what, I was a little kid. I went to school. I made my bed, and at age 11, I ordered my parents, and believe me, there was some discrepancies, and I was grounded. What the hell are you? I still remember in the theater when I heard that, I was like, what? How do you deliver lines like that and not laugh? They like Will Ferrell is so special. Like, hey, did you watch through the credits? There's a scene.
I just saw that. I saw the last scene. Yeah,
the Chinese restaurant thing, right? I
feel
like they just
joke.
Yeah, when he tells the joke, I feel like they just let the camera roll and then let Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell say whatever comes to mind. Cause he's like, so Mark Wahlberg tells him that joke, right? And Will Ferrell kept that straight face.
It wasn't funny at all. It didn't even make any sense.
It didn't. So he kept the straight face. He's like, okay, you know what? Forget it. Let's just get the check and get out of here. And Will Ferrell was like, he said he mumbled something, and then Mark Wahlberg broke character. Because Will Ferrell was so in tune. I was like, okay, like, it was so funny. That's not even part of the movie. You thought it was part of the movie until
Yeah,
Mark
you think it's
Wahlberg
part of the
broke
movie.
character and he started laughing.
Yeah, and then you realized it was an outtake. Which
Yes.
he probably broke character a lot.
Oh, Mark Wahlberg, because like you never seen him do comedy like this unless
Yeah.
he's a Will Ferrell, right?
Well,
Like
of course, because none of his movies he's ever been up against,
No.
somebody's just gonna say stupid crap.
yeah,
all day
stupid
long.
crime. He keeps his straight face. I just want the fresh start, so I have to punch you in the face.
Yeah. And then, I like it when they do it again. A fresh start again.
Fresh start, yeah, fresh start. That's the last one. You know, I have to be a way to express myself too. You know. So I know there's a lot of movies that when we talk about I like, right? There was nothing I can think of that I did not like about this movie. Because like from like logically with the seriousness of this movie, right? Everything makes sense to me. Nothing that ever pops out that, hey, you know what? I didn't like this.
You know,
because they
the
didn't
director was also in this movie. Too.
Oh, Dirty Mike.
Okay, the boys.
The boys. Oh,
Oh, that was messed up.
I think
I like that Prius. He's got a Prius.
the Prius thing is so funny. Does he come with a dental dam?
Yeah, I like it. He goes, America.
I never put my foot to the
America?
ground on the accelerator like that before. I was a little aroused.
Yeah, did you just shout? Well, he tells us that.
Did you just yell America? I'm not even sure. Like the Prius.
I like that earlier once
like
he goes, you might need to get checked for testicular cancer.
You don't feel that tingling in your balls.
Then later on, he goes, I feel that.
I feel that now. Yeah, right before they go to that meeting, right?
Yeah.
One of my favorite. You know what? They didn't have a lot of lines off the camera like they speak, right? And my favorite is like, hey, you know what else I hate about you? That you pay for everything in exact change. And it's like, you're just jealous of because I have a nice change purse.
I don't remember that. You got a nice change for it. Plus, I like it. Turns out Will Ferrell, he finally has a backstory.
Oh, dude, no one talking about stuff of unexpected, right? When he go to his backstory, like the way that he tells it, and Mark Wahlberg is like, "Wow, you were a pimp." No, I'm not a pimp.
Yeah,
Are you not listening to the story?
Plus, you know when it shows, plus when it shows the scenes, the scenes it makes him look really nice and it looks all wholesome and stuff until it finally shows the last scene where he was a pimp.
But it's like there was a time I was like working with 14 girls. Yeah, it's called stable of whores.
He just no, they were just giving me a percentage of their money.
Like I could make a schedule, pick you up and make sure you guys will say, "Oh yeah, I was thinking that." Oh my god, you were a pimp. That was so funny. I love that scene. Like Will Ferrell with that hat, right? And then switchblade like, while there's a girl getting a tip-back tattoo in the background. I'm like, where did they come up with this stuff? It's brilliant.
It's awesome. I like it though when they go visit the girlfriend. And her name's Christina.
Oh, Christina. I was gonna ask you, like, is that a real name or is that like accent?
Hey, as far as I know, it's not a real name. But
okay.
People have stupid names that you come across every now and then.
Because
it's got to be
that
different.
Lady kind of spoke with an accent, right? I didn't know she was out of country. Like,
oh no, it's supposed to be Christina.
Oh, Christina. Okay.
Christina. Remember, because the husband's like, you think because I got a beard, really hairy. It's like
that is so awkward.
that guy was horrible.
Alan?
That guy was horrible. Yeah, that guy was horrible. Especially the best scene though, when he's like, "Yo, get back here! You get back here!" And then of course they're sitting in the car. They're just sitting in the car, no big deal. And you think it's already over.
Yeah.
You don't even think about that. They're just sitting there talking, and all of a sudden they show up. Like, it's like what do they say?
Like
it's like 20 miles or 30 miles or something.
Yeah, it's like a 20-mile hike. Because that did bother me because it was at night. Because I didn't know when they went to Christina's house, right? So when they were listening to the message and figuring that stuff out with the lottery tickets, it was kind of at night. Then when they put that line, like it's like a 20-mile hike. That makes sense. Like, oh, now I connect the daytime to the nighttime.
Yeah,
because they had to drive away.
Yeah, because you think that they drove a long ways away and everything was gone,
and they did.
You didn't know they were still running from them. Yes. They probably been like running from them the whole time.
The whole time, I was like, oh my god, what the hell? And then the other, like, that was very unexpected, right? The other unexpected thing is when Eva Mendes plays his wife, and Mark Wahlberg was like, Who's this?
Everybody,
That's
yeah,
my wife.
everybody's. I think that everybody in theater's like, "My God, how does this happen? How does this happen?"
Because
Even
at dinner it was
even
really
in a
awkward.
movie,
Like, I mean, like,
even in a movie, how
how,
does this happen?
I like in the I like that's why everybody and like when Mark Wahlberg was in the dinner scene, like, I mean, how did you and Alan meet? Like, why you with Alan?
Yeah, why were you with that? I didn't mean to say it that way.
And then they gave that story. Like, I never seen She's Got Mail, but I don't know if that
I
scene is
never
in
seen
there
it.
now. Okay,
No, I doubt that's in there.
I doubt that's in there too, but it makes me want to watch that movie because of this line. And I don't remember Tom Hanks getting poison ivy up in his ass. Yep, it's all up in.
Yeah, way up there.
And it's so good because late in the later scene they talk about like when because they matched the pimp thing and that's how he got into the emergency room too.
Yeah,
Like
they eventually showed
they
the
tied
true
that
story.
really well. I really love the writing of this comedy movie. And I think that's like a huge part for this because a lot of
And I
comedy
also like
movies
it. I like it when
they don't make
she
sense.
tells it. I like it when she tells it. She goes, I knew you weren't a pimp because pimps don't cry.
Pimps
You
don't
were
cry.
there
And then
cry.
there's so many dumb original songs from this movie.
Yeah. Plus the song they played the song in the
At
credits.
the end, it's like it feels like a very 007 movie too when they did that to me. And they had the music kind of like Lethal Weapon several times.
did they?
Yeah, like, to me it feels like a Lethal Weapon feel.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I guess that was the vibe they were trying to put out there.
And one of my favorite things that I seen is I guess Mark Wahlberg's Terry's ex-girlfriend Francine. When I first saw her in this movie, right, I recognized her immediately from Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Really?
Yes.
I don't remember her in Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
She was the other friend. Like Sabrina was friends with a girl, a brunette, and a guy.
Yeah.
She was the brunette.
Huh.
I recognized her right away. Because,
you know the sad thing?
What?
I recognized her though from How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother. She was in How I Met Your Mother.
I'm pretty sure she
The
was.
girl
I
who
think
plays
she was the girl that he.
Lindsay
I
Sloan.
think she was the girl that he dated, and then they didn't go well, so he dated her again. Then they forgot that they ever dated.
Hold on. You know what? I'm just saying like
Maybe she wasn't. Right? Maybe I think she looks like somebody else.
Oh no, she's not in How I Met Your Mother. At least I don't remember her in it. Oh, she was. Oh, she only in one episode.
Okay, yeah. Well, I remember the episode.
But like, cause I loved her in Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That's why I remember her.
That's awesome because I watched the movie. I watched that TV show a lot too because I love Sabrina. But
yeah, I forgot what her name is in the show now. I just remember her as Francine in this movie. And there's one line that's very similar to Anchorman. Have you ever seen Anchorman?
Nope.
Oh, so when Mark Wahlberg, when Terry goes in, like, I can do this too, like the dance and stuff.
Yeah, he does the whole dance.
And then Will Ferrell's like, I think we all experienced a little bit ballet today, a ballet of emotions.
Well,
he said that a similar line in Anchorman when he was crying because like there's a scene where Jack Black is riding a motorcycle, right? Jack Black plays a cameo.
Oh, I did see that scene.
When he threw the burrito.
Yep, I saw that. I did actually see that.
Did you just throw your burrito out the window, bro? You destroyed my chopper. You destroyed the only thing I love. What do you love? And Will Ferrell's like, well, I like scotch. I like this, and my dog. So Jack Black punts his dog.
Yeah, he punts that dog.
Bridge.
Oh, I saw that.
So at the scene after that, like Will Ferrell's calling somebody in the phone booth, right? It's like, I'm in a glass case of emotion. Like, that sounds like the same line from Anchorman.
Yeah, but remember when he asked him, he goes, "So how did you learn to dance like that?" He goes, "Well, I learned that to make fun of the clown. Yeah, to make fun of clown on some people." He goes, "So you did that sarcastically?"
Yes, you learned to dance sarcastically. Yeah, you have a problem with that? No, I'm just asking. And then they did that again at the end of the movie when he marries Francine, like, cause he know how to play the French horn or something. Like, he learned to do that to make fun of other kids that just to show them how dumb they were.
Yeah. Like, yeah, right. You're right.
Those lines I never heard. Like, you learned to dance like that sarcastically.
Man, why are you so angry? I like it. Remember when Mark Wahlberg throws that computer on the phone and just starts talking, gets all mad for last time. He goes, "Put your big boy pants on. You done put your big boy pants on."
You're scaring me. What? I'm sick of tired of you being so angry all the time.
Yeah.
And we had to talk about this because I just talked about this with Heather in the car when I'm coming home today. because
So you're talking about this movie too? Wow.
oh yeah, because in the beginning when he said like,
She's probably like,
can you
shut up.
can you stop humming that song? I can hum if I want to. I know you can, but I'm asking you to stop. Well, if you ask me to stop, I'll stop. We do that to our boys on a constant basis. Like, hey, he's asking you to stop and doing like that. But when Will Ferrell's, when Mark Wahlberg's like, can you not smile like that, please? Like, well, now you're asking me to mask my emotions, and that I would not do. And when I heard that, I'm like, he's right. You could ask someone to stop humming because it bothers you, right? But you can't ask someone to stop on how
Being
they're
happy.
feeling. Yeah, being happy. Yep. I thought that was like, oh, that's actually pretty good. And that's when I
But,
realized like they're talking like kids.
but people ask people to stop feeling how they feel all the time. People tell you to stop being sad. Just people tell you to stop being angry. People tell me to shut up all the time.
Now you're asking me to mask my emotions. That I would not do.
Yeah.
Stop humming that song.
I will have to remember that line next time somebody tells me that.
Yeah. And the other thing that happened in the police station, hey, Alan, I need to talk to you about something. It's about those scaffolding permits. Oh, the whatever.
Oh, yeah, when he goes up there and puts that gun.
It's like, no one is interested in this. We're in a police station.
Yeah, plus they turned that around. I like it when he pulls that toy wood gun out because that's just a wood gun. When you do that flash into the face. Oh my god, that hurts.
I have a whole case of a Little River Band in here.
Yeah, I got 10 of them because I keep 10 in the car at all times.
Oh, I had never heard of that band until this movie, Little River Band.
Oh, you never heard of that band? I never heard the name. I've heard that song though.
Oh, you have?
Oh yeah, I've been in this country long enough to hear that song several hundred times.
The Little River Band. Oh, okay.
Matter of fact, I think we play it at work over the loudspeaker. And
oh, really?
There. Oh, come on, you'll hear it if you get on the elevator, dude.
Yes. Yes. Oh man. Oh, it's just so funny. Just remember the first time they arrested David Armstrong. Anything you do, anything you do or say can be used as a teleportation device. You know, I never Miranda anyone before. Really, I find it hard to believe.
Yeah.
And I love the first time you met Ray Stevenson, right? Well, they did their car accident thing, which was
Balin.
Yeah, Balin, which was kind of out of place.
Well, actually, the first time that's first time they see him, but the first time he's introduced, though,
it's not.
He just
Steve
shows
Coogan,
up.
yeah.
I'm a security agent, mate.
Yep.
I'm from Australia.
Australia.
Blah, blah, blah.
Australian, mate. I love bombs. I love that accent, too. There's only 3 things I love in this world. Kylie Minogue, small dimple just above a woman's buttocks, and the fear.
Yeah, I like it. He goes, oh, that's a nice, I like Will Ferrell. That's a nice dimple right there.
Those are beautiful features.
Yeah, Mr. Australia.
Mr. Australia. Is he from Australia, Ray Stevenson?
I didn't think he was. We ought to look him up. Look it up. Let's figure this out, because I didn't think he was.
Yeah, I didn't. I thought he was British. I wasn't sure.
I thought he was British too. But hey, what's the difference?
Oh, he's Irish.
Oh, wow, that's even better. That's why I like
in
Ray Stevenson.
County Antrim, Northern Ireland.
That's why I like Ray Stevenson.
I
good Irish.
do like Ray Stevenson too. But like
so now we just insulted him by calling him British. Now
I know.
There is a difference.
You know what?
That's
how good he is. Because we didn't know.
That's how good he is.
But you know what? They probably make him play a lot of British, just like Sean Connery. He's not British. But they make him play a lot of British stuff.
But he plays Scott. He is Scottish even in James Bond.
Is he really?
Yes, he is. He's a Scotsman even in James Bond.
Hey,
he just works for the British.
Hey, do you know why you like Ray Stevenson? Because I'm trying to figure out why I like him too. That's even before I saw him in Ahsoka.
He's kind of a badass.
He's a
just
badass. What makes you like? What was the movie or the acting gig that you saw him as a badass?
Actually, I never really paid attention to Ray Stevenson until I watched Ahsoka.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like I said I've seen all these movies, and of course I know he's in Thor, but he played a whole different character in Thor.
Who was in Thor?
Yeah, he was in Thor.
What was he?
Who played one of the Warriors 3. He's in all the Thors.
Oh, he's in all the Thors. That's right. He's Volstagg.
Yeah, he's one of the Warriors 3.
Right.
He's got the big beard. He's a big old jolly guy. He's completely different actor. He is a character actor.
He's a character actor.
So I
He's
mean, he doesn't
very
have to
good
be that guy in all
because
the stuff. But after he came out on Ahsoka, so watching this dude, I was like, this dude,
oh,
this dude could beat. This dude could take down Vader.
you
This
probably
dude
you
is a
probably
little
don't know,
tougher
but
than
he played the
Skywalker.
Punisher. Wade
I didn't see
Stevenson.
that.
Yeah, I didn't see
I
that
know. Oh,
either.
I know he played this. I know he
But
played the Punisher. I didn't see that.
I think during that time he was in Dexter, right? And that's when I first heard
Oh,
of
is
Wade
that what you saw?
Stevenson. Dexter, like, dude, he is really good. He was supposed to be the main villain, but I think because he wanted to go and shoot Punisher Warzone, so they ended his
Okay.
character in the like they did him really bad, like because he wanted to do something.
Okay.
It's kind of like Topher Grace suddenly quit the '70s show to do Venom. Like it feels
Okay.
like these are the wrong superheroes for them to play, and they didn't do a good job on it. I don't know if they good or just the
Oh,
movie didn't do so
well,
well.
I haven't seen the Punisher Warzone.
And
I
he
have
was
to
in
see
the
it.
Book of Eli.
That's the thing. I don't remember in the Book of Eli either.
He was in G.I.
No.
Joe Retaliation.
Who did he
Played
play? Was he
Firefly.
Destro? Oh, he was Firefly. He was Firefly. Firefly is awesome. I like Firefly.
And then
I didn't know that was Ray Stevenson. Now that just goes back. Now that just shows you how awesome he is. Because
Ray
I like
Stevenson is awesome.
Firefly. Yeah, because he's the guy who killed almost a lot of those people.
Yeah, Dex. Oh, it's in 2012.
Rode
It
the
wasn't
motorcycle.
Punisher Warzone then. We might have something else. Yeah, but he was in Dexter, and I saw that.
Yeah. I see
Oh,
that.
he's also did Star Wars: The Clone Wars, a voice for Gar Saxton.
I don't remember who that was.
You know, I haven't seen a lot of Ray Stevenson stuff. It's kind of like Jeremy Irons. Jeremy Irons is badass.
Yeah, he
Like
is actually.
they are those two actors are in the same category for me. Like you see Jeremy Irons, like, oh, this is gonna be a great movie.
And so far, we've only talked about one movie with Jeremy Irons in it.
We have. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Batman. No, wait, is it?
We haven't done Batman yet with him in it.
No, what is it? Hold on, I can't remember what Jeremy Irons is.
Can I do it? Can I just tell you?
Yeah, please tell me.
For you? It's Time Machine.
Oh, that's right.
The Time Machine. Remember?
That's right.
He was a really bad guy.
Yes.
But I mean, the next one we probably would have done would have been Batman because he plays Alfred.
Batman or Die Hard with a Vengeance because we haven't
got there though.
we haven't gotten there yet.
But we
He
did
was-
more Batmans.
He was
we
really good too.
Batman's more what we normally do.
Even
than Die
Bruce
Hard.
Willis said like, "Hey, the Die Hard 3 wasn't me. It was Samuel L. Jackson and Jeremy Irons." So like, yeah, he's right. Jeremy Irons is really good in the third Die Hard. Yeah, is Jeremy Irons British? What is Jeremy Irons?
He's British.
He is okay.
I'm pretty sure he's British.
He's, just like we were sure that he was
I mean, come on.
Australian.
Samuel L. Jackson's British, dude.
I spelled Jeremy wrong. Ah, crap. How is Jeremy Irons? Oh, he's English. Yeah, English actor.
No, he's English.
Oh, Jeremy Irons is good. Too bad. Like I feel like I haven't seen him in too much stuff. Like I mean, everybody remembers that he's Scar in The Lion King. Yeah.
I'm sure he's been in a lot of stuff. He's just
He's in a lot of stuff.
The thing is, a lot of these actors we're not seeing is because we normally do science fiction.
Well, yeah, until Jeremy Irons did. Well, I like to watch like a whole wide range of movies. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I like to watch a wide range of movies too, but usually they're apparently not in the movies we like to watch.
Yeah, that's true too. Yep.
So apparently we don't like to watch a wide range of movies then.
So
Just get it, but you can't say that. It'd be like us going, "Oh, we love Matthew McConaughey." We do, but we're not going to see a lot of movies he's in because he does
that's
a lot
true.
of rom-coms.
Yeah, he does a lot of rom-coms because that's how they
So
want to
much.
market him. Yeah.
So I'm like, well, that's why we didn't see you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, let's get back to the movie because I want to talk about what did you think when they did the the hot woman thing with Will Ferrell? Because like Brooke Shields plays
Oh, I
herself
like that, yeah.
in this movie. Like
Well,
all
you know,
these
Rosie
hot
Perez
women are
is
like,
sitting right on the other side of Mark Wahlberg.
yeah, Rosie Perez, yeah,
Yeah, you know, they said right there that of course he gets up, call me.
yeah, and Tracy Morgan was there too. I thought it was so great. Call me.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
it's
What's up?
everybody
What
was
is it
there.
with you and hot ladies? Like what? Come on, who did you lose your virginity to? Oh,
she was a little chubby then. It was
yeah, Hedda Locklear.
Hedda
Hedda
Locklear.
Locklear?
yeah. You heard of her?
Yeah, and that's when they show the peacock flying in the background. Oh, in the back. Oh, what's up with you and hot ladies? Nice glasses.
Yeah.
That's so great. Like even that hot Brazilian Russian chick
Yeah,
threw you a
whatever she
doobie
was.
vibe. Like what? What's up with
look
you and
at
hot
this tree.
ladies? I'm sorry, my butterfly. What's up? Did they take your gun? Wooden gun? Yeah. Why? What's up with taking shoes?
Yeah, when they think she's, oh, I like it though. When they give him that one good bag, he goes, it looks like somebody put a linseed oil or a nice finish on it.
You might want to send him a thank you note.
Yeah, you might want to say thank you. No, yeah, Captain Gene. I like it. He works at Bad Bath and Beyond.
Oh,
I gotta take a second job because my kid is
going to
because of my
NYU.
kid.
You want to be a DJ?
He wants to be a DJ.
Dude,
No, that's not all he wanted to be. But
Michael Keaton being in this movie is just so great because like it puts him back into the comedy genre that we haven't seen Michael Keaton done since like early 90s. And like after he did Batman, there was only like maybe one or two like comedies movies after that, and then he went straight into like, you know, drama and other things, kind of like Jim Carrey, but he doesn't get much props like Jim Carrey does or Adam Sandler.
yeah, which is funny because they only did like a few serious movies, while Michael Keaton's done a lot of serious movies.
Yeah, he did a lot of serious movies.
But he did a lot of fun stuff. He played a lot of dads. He's a good dad character.
Yeah, and you were about to say the TLC references. Nobody saw that coming either.
I was about to say that, but yeah.
Nobody saw that coming. Hey, don't go chasing waterfalls. What?
Yeah.
Was that accidental or you just accidentally quoting TLC? I don't know what you're talking about. All right? Creep. Creep.
I like it. Are you here for the bath mats?
Oh, the bath mats?
Yeah,
I love that. Like, because sometimes when you know what? That might bother me a little. Like, if you work for the NYPD, like, you know, you're the captain of the police department, are you able to have another job? Like, did that give you that time, or like, is it even possible for you to do something else while you know, a captain? I don't even know.
Does it really matter?
I don't know. I guess
a lot of police officers have other jobs.
Yeah, a lot of them like.
So why can't a captain?
Well, I know a lot of cops like they double as a bouncer at certain nightclubs and stuff.
Or they do something. You got to make more money because apparently being a police officer don't pay very well.
Yeah, I don't know about New York, but I know, yeah, it pays a lot better than, you know, some jobs here, I think.
It probably pays better than what I get paid.
Yeah.
Still.
You get a good, like, I guess in this movie, they show you, like, the police get a good pension. Good enough pension, I guess, not the best. Like when they retire.
Yeah, they have a big pension. Well, you got to think, though, if every cop in the New York City is looking for a place to, I mean, come on, it's New York City.
Yeah.
Gonna have the biggest police force in the world, right?
Yeah, it's New York City, yep.
So, I mean, the pension fund's gonna be big.
It feels like if you're a New York cop, right, and then you, well, I wouldn't say Dallas, if you come to work at the city I am, it feels like a retirement job.
Well, I think just the way it is, I mean, the only other police force, what? And they may not even be the biggest police force. I'm just saying that. Los Angeles,
too, and then probably like Chicago,
Houston.
Yeah, Houston. Those just the big city stuff.
But yeah, they're kind of a different type of job too, I guess. Yeah. They're not going to be like a small town cop.
Yeah, it's not going to be like small town cop.
Like here, it's like, huh? What do you do every day? Well, I just sit at the coffee shop, sit at the light all day long. So sit out in the cemetery waiting for cars to drive by really fast.
So let's get to the science portion. So I'm going to ask you that question.
Well,
how do they walk away in movies without flinching when it explodes behind them?
Yeah.
I actually wrote that down. When they flew the Millennium Falcon outside the Death Star, it was followed by the explosion. That was B-crap.
Don't you talk about Star Wars? Don't you say anything bad about Star Wars?
That was all accurate.
It was all accurate.
When they said that, I know all of us were laughing so hard because they made a Star Wars reference, and after that part got explosion. It's like I just wanna go somewhere to breastfeed right now. There's no way that I don't have soft tissue damage. And then it was after that scene they told the pimp story. Gentlemen, you have two choices: Mamma Mia or Jersey Boys.
Yeah, I like it when they come back. Jersey Boys, you really undersold that one.
I feel like we just took like I feel like this is a bribe. This is a bribe, dude. When he said next tickets, yeah. I just went blank. It's like too much Winnie waters with the lime squeeze. You're like, I was really looking to the one forward to the water. Have you tasted this cucumber water?
Yeah, I like it. It's like,
Shut up out the
no
water.
He
Oh,
did it again to us.
yes.
We took another
I
bribe.
took another bribe. I like towards the end. I'm like, I'm not made of tickets, you know. Oh, oh, I like that. I think it was after that scene when they trying to do the good cop bad cop on him, and then they shipped
Oh
him
yeah.
off to Vegas.
Oh yeah.
I love that they were trying to get the car off the tow truck, and then Alan calls the captain like, "Hey, Terry, Captain want to know how many times he told us to stay off David Arshon. Twice.
8. Yeah. Oh, twice. Yeah.
Twice. Like,
Twice.
Terry said twice, and I agree. It's so stupid." And when they came back, right, they actually had a conversation about what they were doing in Vegas because Will Ferrell said, a taste of that pai gow. I really got into it. When he say pai gow, right, it's an old Chinese gamble game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like they have that, but
I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, it's the old Chinese gamble game. I don't even know how to play it. My dad does. So a lot of casinos, right, especially in Vegas, in Louisiana, they have these like pai gow and baccarat. Baccarat is also like Chinese.
A lot of people play.
Oh,
is it? I didn't know. I
Yeah,
know a lot of people play baccarat.
I know how to play baccarat because I had to do with math. Like, it's
I
a
don't know how to
math
play
game.
baccarat. You know why? Because I don't gamble.
Yeah, I don't gamble either, but I know how to play it.
Oh, I don't know how to play it.
It goes back to a lot of Chinese people like to gamble.
Okay. I thought it was for snooty old white men, but okay, cool.
Oh
Chinese
no,
too.
it's a lot of Chinese people. Like, it doesn't matter how rich or poor you are. A lot of Chinese people know how to play baccarat.
Sounds like dominoes.
Yeah. Dominoes. Shoot.
Everybody.
It had to do with
dominoes.
5s and 10s. Like, I'm surprised Chinese. You know what? It's probably because it's too easy to count for Chinese people. Like 5 and 10s. The only count like that. I would like to use all the numbers. That's what I want to use. So, one of the minor characters is actually play a very major point in my opinion is Bob, because they have this character Bob, right? He keeps showing up.
He keeps showing up.
But then you feel like, what is this guy doing here? Until the end, when they're about to make the deal. Oh,
but I got an idea. I know when I was watching, I kind of got an idea. That's what they're going to get, the pension fund.
Oh, really?
Because that's where a lot of money is.
Yeah.
Yeah, think all that money, and he kept saying that. He even told him near the end. He goes, tells them about the pension fund and what they were going to do, and they're like, "Get out of here, Bob."
Yeah, that was like, whoa. It was kind of like what is it in Star Wars? What was that Christopher Lee's character's name? Count Dooku. When Count Dooku tells Obi-Wan, like, "Hey, I think this is what happened. This is what's happening. There's a Sith controlling the Senate." Right? Do you remember that in Attack of the Clones? When Count Dooku, like, is he? You didn't know at that part, right? Where Count Dooku, like, oh my God, Count Dooku is actually trying to tell Obi-Wan exactly what's happening. Like, there's a Sith controlling the Senate. And then Obi-Wan didn't believe him. I was like, well, that was really stupid.
Listen to him.
Yeah, he didn't want to listen to him. This is exactly what's happening. When Bob is
this guy keeps coming in, but he doesn't know there's anything wrong. Bob doesn't know anything's wrong, but Bob is the clue.
Yeah, he has
Bob
the
keeps
clue.
coming in there announcing
but they didn't listen to Bob.
Yeah, nobody listens to Bob because you're not listening to Bob now.
No,
they're like this. It's like,
that's why the writing was so good. Every character
because they cut him down too. Remember?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's like the so-and-so's wife. She's so fat. No, it's got so-and-so's fingerprints all over.
Yes, thanks the fingerprints all over her. Yep. That was really good though. And there's one thing, like, there's several things I never seen in a movie before until this one. It was the drinking scene. You know when they had that camera, like everyone was frozen like a photograph.
That was the best scene.
That was like I've never seen anything like that before.
Because what were they playing? They're playing
Black Eyed Peas.
Black Eyed Peas.
Yep.
They play Black Eyed Peas, and then they show one scene, and then they slide over to the next scene. It's like showing a series of pictures, but instead they're showing 3D pictures.
Yes,
that was a good scene, especially the very last scene where they're peeing off the table and stuff.
Yo, they're peeing off the table, and like Terry show his badge. He's like, "Hey, get out!"
Plus that shoot. They shows 2 scenes where they each
one of them shot a gun. I had never seen I'm pretty sure they did this in a music video somewhere, but I never seen that music video. But when they put that scene in this movie, right, I was like, what? I had never seen anything like that, where the camera continuously move, but all the stop frames, stop frames.
Yeah, it's all freeze framed.
Yeah, freeze frame, but then it's 3D.
But it moves from the front of the bar all the way to the back,
all around, and you see how the night was going. It was so great.
That's like a different type of montage, right there.
Yeah, it's different kind of montage that I had never seen before.
Yeah, that was pretty good, especially when they show up at the reserves, the Federal Reserves.
Oh, the reserve is so fun. I would lock him up in the Federal Reserve. Like, I don't think he understands the concept.
Yeah, I like it when he said that guy. And then, of course, the guy tries to commit suicide. You know, they're both. It starts really off with Will Ferrell starts off to help him.
Yes.
Then Mark Wahlberg gets in there and he
then
starts
finish
to
him
make it
off,
worse.
basically.
Makes it worse. And then Will Ferrell's like, no, takes it back and then makes it way worse. He goes, go ahead, nobody believes you're gonna jump.
Yeah, do it. No one cares about you anyway.
Of course, he just jumps right off the
It's just, oh my god, he's flying. Oh. That was also very unexpected too. Yeah.
No, I guess I gotta expect him to get killed.
And the other line, there's so many lines, right? Like I said before, when Steve Coogan said, like, when they were trying to find a place to have, like, well, I have a little apartment that nobody knows about. I mostly use it for prostitutes and my parents, but not at the same time because that would be weird.
That'd be weird.
And the other thing is, when he's trying to make things right with Sheila, and he told Terry he has to go, like, hey man, can you tell Sheila hi for me? if something happens to you, tell her that I will be there for her in the drop of a hat. Hey, you know what? It's sounding like a little weird, okay?
Yeah, I like it. Well, it's weird at the first of everybody goes, bye Sheila. He's like, bye Terry.
Like, whatever, Alan, go inside.
I like it. He goes, I don't think he can hear me.
Bye Terry. Bye Sheila. I'll never forget tonight. And then he's trying to kiss her. Then he's trying to kiss her neck.
Yeah, no, she pushes him away.
And he pulls him away like, all right, sugar balls, bring it. Sugar balls. That is so great. I mean, like, they're not the biggest interest in the world. Like, yeah, not by a long shot. That is so funny. And like the mother scene when they make her mom walk back and forth.
Oh yeah,
all this stuff.
Like
it was freaking brilliant.
Please don't make me say this.
like you guys say stuff that's way too personal. She says she loves you very much. Come on, that's not all she said.
Come on, that's not all
she said. She want to have a 3-day sex section with you. She want to turn off all the clocks in the house. A lot of things from this movie, no one has ever tried to duplicate. This movie is one of a kind, and it's 13 years old today.
Right, some things people don't want to duplicate.
It is so great. Like, why would you want to do this when you could just watch the other guys? I mean, that's a lot of good buddy cop movies that's serious and also a comedy. You know, like 48 Hours is not a comedy, right? But it's also a serious movie. Like Rush Hour is a comedy. Lethal Weapon is not a comedy, but it's also a buddy cop movie. And this one, they were able to mix like Lethal Weapon with Rush Hour, like 48 hours into one awesome
But I think this was more towards a comedy though.
This one's towards comedy because where Will Ferrell stands, you know?
Yeah, well, because of all the lines.
All the lines and Adam McKay, director at the time.
Yeah, constant messing up and stuff.
Oh, it's so great. And I didn't even know that was Damon Wayans' son in that movie.
Oh, you did?
No, because how would I? I never seen Damon Wayans' son until this movie.
Oh, really?
He didn't even look too much like his dad.
Yeah, I thought he was. I've seen it. I've seen him in other stuff.
Oh, I haven't seen him in any other things besides this movie. I like it when it looks like they went to like a guest speaker at a school, and the line he said is like, okay.
Oh yeah, they were a guest speaker at the school. Yeah, and they go,
try your hardest not to be black or Hispanic. I'm like, what? And they're like, oh, we got a call. Come on, guns. Pass them up. Come on, pass them up.
Yeah, pass it up.
Who want to go on a ride along? Okay, sweetie, you, let's go. And then when they're driving, the little girl's in the back of the car. Oh, dude, you know what? I wouldn't mind if we keep talking about this movie. I love this. Oh.
we're not really even talking about the movie. We're just reciting all the lines.
Yeah,
From
we're
the movie.
saying all the lines.
We might as well. We should have just dressed up and did the whole movie.
Yeah, we should have just done the whole movie.
Yeah, because I would like to do the
Well,
jumping
I could
scene.
talk about the like I did like when Alan did the little investigation himself though, but I didn't know what he was reassigned to. We all know Terry got reassigned to traffic.
Yeah, Terry does it. Well, he's supposed to go work some other beat. I forgot what he was supposed to work. It never shows it,
Oh,
but
the
he
beat
does. He
downtown.
does.
That's right.
But
Was
he
working the
does
beat
do
downtown.
his. But I do like it. He does and investigates the whole deal and does the real deal.
Yeah.
But of course, also remember he was the baddest cop. You remember because you got the bad cop and bad
Yes,
cop.
he was the baddest cop. Yep. Get in
Which
this
was
gap,
crazy.
bitch. Oh, he said he's punk, bitch. He sent it to the
Yeah.
captain.
Yeah, the captain just hands it
He
over
hands
to
it
him.
to him.
Like whatever.
What did you like most about this movie? I know I said I think the writing is the best one with the seriousness of the whole finance
Just
thing.
the jokes, the lines. The lines are the funniest thing.
Yeah, the lines are the funniest thing.
I mean, the lines, especially any of this, the interaction between Will Ferrell
And Mark Wahlberg, right?
and Mark Wahlberg. That's the best. I mean, just all their interactions. I mean, because neither one of them is too serious, because you expect Mark Wahlberg's character to at least be the serious guy, the
Yeah,
serious
but he's
guy.
not. Yeah.
But no, he's not anybody either. He's not Mark Wahlberg. He's another guy.
He's another
the
guy.
other
He's different from the Mark Wahlberg, you see, and that's why I think
Yeah.
Adam
That's
McKay is
what makes
actually a good director. Maybe these are the movies that he has to do before the movies that he wanted to do today.
Yeah, because it wasn't because you think the other guy's going to have Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell is going to be Mark Wahlberg is this super cop and he's
Yep.
all good and nothing's wrong with him, and Will Ferrell is the mess up.
Yep.
But it
And
turns
it's
out
not.
they're both mess ups.
Yep.
They're both horrible mess ups. They're both almost the same guy, really.
Because the super cop is all the Rock and Samuel L. Jackson, Dwayne
Yeah,
Johnson.
they're the super. They're the super
They're the
cops.
super
They turn
cops.
out they don't have nothing wrong with them. But and at the end, I do like the line where he goes, "You do know what's it, Smith and
Oh, they're Denson and Heisman.
yeah, Danson and Heisman.
Yeah.
They weren't good cops."
Yeah.
I like it when he says that. He goes, "You do know that they really weren't good cops, right?"
Yep. I used to say, try to fight to see who's the next hot shot.
But yeah, I know, but everybody wants to be those two guys.
It does, right? Because in the movies, from the action genre, the buddy cop movies,
Yeah,
like,
the 80s.
it makes you want to be those two guys, and they hit the point like exactly in this movie.
Yeah, in a way they did it a better way than going all out. Like the last Action Hero, I think they did it. They did it over the top, but the way it just got boring.
Yeah.
This one, it kept it interesting. They did it over the top. It was funny. You laugh. But they kind of made fun of it in a way, but without going, oh, this is horrible. It's just fun. It's just more like they had more fun with it than they made fun
this
of.
movie was fun. Like, I was so hoping for a sequel, but that never happened, though. The other guys, too.
Yeah, I don't think you can do it because now they're not the other guys.
They are the guys.
They are the guys. They turn out to be good police officers.
Yes, they actually, because
So I'm thinking that's where you should have ended it.
yeah, you're right, because the whole thing, right, like, Alan, his character actually never changed. He was like, find something fishy with a scaffolding permit, like, hey, he knows something illegal is happening.
He was a good detective.
Yeah, but he didn't know what it was.
Yeah, he just didn't know how to put it together yet.
And Terry's thing is like, oh my god, this guy's tied to like, drug cartels and like human trafficking. Exactly. Like, what?
I like that. He goes, where are you getting this from?
Yo, how did you get that from any of the things I just said? Like, Brazilian crime lord.
Because he even tells him, remember, he tells Terry, this isn't Miami Vice, Terry.
Yeah, because Terry's character, like, he wants something to be way bigger than it is.
Yeah, well, because he's one of the ones that's hooked on all the TV shows.
Yeah, TV shows, and like he wanted to be like a top detective in homicide before he shot Derek Jeter,
Yeah, he's more in the he really wanted to be one of the main cops.
He wanted to be the main cops, yeah. Because
like Will Ferrell's character didn't want to go care because he even goes, because I go, who wants to do the paperwork? I'll do your paperwork.
Yeah, yay, Yankee Cooper, paperwork bitch, and Yankee Cooper is on the case. Yeah, everybody calls me the Yankee Cooper. And I did like when they shot Derek Jeter. I did like they worked that story really well when the Yankees lost. Like, oh, that's why the Yankees lost. He got shot by Marky Marco. Like, what? It's just the timing of that worked really well. Everything in this movie worked really well. Even like they didn't have Francine, just an outside character. They actually has a resolution with her and Terry getting married at the end. Like even the part where like, well, we might die tomorrow. He tried to make things right with her too. Like we didn't just see her just one time. Man, Adam McKay is actually a good director because when me and Heather saw the other two movies with Adam McKay, like The Big Short and the Don't Look Up, those are really good movies.
Yeah, Don't Look Up.
Yeah, those are really good movies, man. Like from Adam McKay, it feels like why didn't you do this to begin with? Like these are the things that you have to do.
Well, good thing he didn't.
Yeah, because you would have never known.
Yeah, well, there would have been a lot of because I think everybody likes his movies.
Yeah, you like his movies. Like how many movies have Adam McKay? Yeah.
I like his movies. Well, I like everything I've seen so far. Let's put it that way, because I haven't seen a lot of his movies. I don't go to a movie going, "Oh, is this Adam McKay? Yeah, I gotta go see."
Oh,
this
he
now.
hasn't done. Oh, he did do Anchorman, the first one.
Yeah.
Then he did Talladega Nights, Step Brothers, the other guys, the campaign was with Nick Offerman.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
I didn't see that one either. I did see Get Hard though. Is it called? Yeah, it was Kevin Hart.
Yeah, it was Kevin Hart.
That one was okay. Wait, he did Ant-Man? Oh, he wasn't that. Oh, he wrote Ant-Man?
Oh.
Adam McKay wrote Ant-Man.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that. Huh. Interesting. Let me take a look who also wrote Ant-Man. He wrote the screenplay with Edgar Wright. So the guy who directed
Edgar Wright did some of
Shaun of the Dead.
He was going to do it. Edgar Wright was going to do it all, though.
Yeah.
So they just gave him credit.
Wow. Wow,
Yeah,
that surprised me. I had no idea.
There's probably a lot of people wrote a little bit on it, though. How much of the script did they really keep, though? It makes you wonder.
Yeah, like things like that. Yeah. Yeah, and then after Ant-Man, he did The Big Short, Vice, and Don't Look Up. Oh, those three were good. Oh, it feels like it's the Ben Affleck effect. When like Ben Affleck directed his first movie, like, well, this guy should have been directing the whole time. He should have been acting. Casey is the actor. Ben is the director.
Yeah, should have been director instead.
Yeah, I think he should have been director instead. But then look at Adam McKay, like these serious movies, like, oh, those are actually pretty good. And he wrote and directed them himself. The Big Short is good. Vice is good. Huh. Yep. Well, you know what? I had a good time talking about this movie. And I hope you did too.
Yeah, and thank God we're the other guys.
Yep, we are the other guys, and
I don't know in our field who's the main guys.
It's not us. So we'll see you on the next one. Thank you for tuning in for this episode of Tensai Reviews. If you like what you heard, give us a thumbs up. Follow us on Spotify and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you on the next one.